Imagine a peaceful afternoon. Birds are singing, children are playing. The sun is shining, casting a warm glow over the neighborhood. Laughter fills the air as kids chase each other around, their carefree spirits a testament to the tranquility of the moment. The gentle rustling of leaves in the breeze adds to the serene atmosphere. Suddenly, a siren pierces the air. The ground rumbles. The once peaceful scene is abruptly interrupted by the urgent wail of a fire truck's siren. The vibrations can be felt underfoot, a stark reminder of the power and speed of these emergency vehicles. A bright red fire truck races down the street. Its lights flash urgently, reflecting off nearby windows and drawing everyone's attention. The fire truck moves with purpose, cutting through traffic with ease, its mission clear and vital. We all stop and watch. There's a collective pause as people turn their heads, captivated by the sight. Conversations halt, and all eyes follow the fire truck's path, a mix of concern and admiration in their gazes. It is a thrilling and awe-inspiring sight. The sheer size and power of the fire truck, combined with its vivid red color and flashing lights, create a spectacle that commands respect and attention. Why are these vehicles that fight chaos and danger always red? The choice of color is no accident. It's a deliberate decision rooted in history and psychology. The answer is more complex than you might think. It involves a blend of visibility, tradition, and human perception. Red is a color that stands out even in the most chaotic environments, making it ideal for emergency vehicles. We have come to associate the color red with fire trucks. This association is so strong that it's almost automatic. When we see red, we think of urgency, danger, and the need for quick action. It is almost an instinct now. Our brains are wired to recognize and respond to the color red, especially in the context of emergency situations. But this wasn't always the case. In the early days of firefighting, fire trucks came in various colors, and the standardization of red took time. The history of fire trucks and their color is a fascinating journey. It reflects changes in technology, society, and our understanding of safety and visibility. It involves competition, psychology, and a touch of irony. Fire departments once competed to have the most eye-catching vehicles, and red became the color of choice. Let's embark on this journey to uncover the reasons behind the red. From the earliest fire brigades to modern-day firefighting, we'll explore how the iconic red fire truck came to be and why it remains a symbol of bravery and urgency. In the early days of firefighting, things were much different. There were no roaring sirens or standardized vehicles. Firefighting was a community effort. People used buckets of water and whatever tools they could find. The first fire trucks were essentially hand-drawn pumps. As technology advanced, so did fire trucks. They became motorized and more sophisticated. But one thing remained constant: the need for fire trucks to be noticed. Firefighters needed people to clear the way quickly. This is where the story of red begins. One popular theory about why fire trucks are red is the volunteer theory. In the early 20th century, most fire departments were volunteer-run. They relied on donations and public goodwill. Competition between these departments was fierce. Each department wanted to be the most visible and impressive. Red was a bold and eye-catching color. It was also readily available and inexpensive. Choosing red was a strategic decision. It helped fire departments attract attention and stand out from the crowd. This, in turn, helped them recruit volunteers and secure funding. Another intriguing aspect of this story involves the Ford Motor Company. In the early 1900s, Henry Ford famously offered his Model T cars in any color you want, as long as it's black. This mass production of black cars had unintended consequences. It created a sea of black vehicles on the roads. Fire trucks needed a color that would contrast sharply with the ubiquitous black. Red was a natural choice. It was easily distinguishable from black, even at a distance. This further cemented the association of red with fire trucks. Section 5. Standing out. The choice of red was not solely about competition or contrasting with black cars. There are deeper psychological reasons why red works so well for emergency vehicles. Red is the color of fire and blood. It has inherent associations with danger, urgency, and warning. Our brains are hardwired to pay attention to red. It triggers a primal response that makes us more alert and cautious. This heightened awareness is crucial in emergency situations. It allows drivers to react quickly and safely when they see a fire truck approaching. Section 6. The psychology of red. Color theory also plays a role in the effectiveness of red. Red has the longest wavelength of any color on the visible spectrum. This means it scatters the least when it passes through air. As a result, red is visible from a greater distance than other colors, especially in conditions like fog or smoke. This enhanced visibility is crucial for fire trucks. It allows them to be seen from afar, giving drivers ample time to yield and prevent accidents. The choice of red, therefore, is not arbitrary. It is deeply rooted in psychology, physics, and the practicalities of safety. Section 7. Red friend or foe. The color red has long been associated with fire trucks, a tradition that dates back over a century. While red has served fire trucks well for over a century, it has become a symbol of urgency and emergency. However, there are now questions about its effectiveness in modern times. Studies have shown that red's visibility diminishes at night. In low light conditions, our eyes are less sensitive to red light. This can make it harder to see red fire trucks in the dark, potentially increasing the risk of accidents. This is particularly concerning in emergency situations where every second counts. Furthermore, the widespread use of red for other emergency vehicles, such as ambulances and police cars, can create confusion. When multiple red vehicles approach an intersection, it can be difficult for drivers to distinguish between them and react accordingly. This has led some to propose alternative colors for fire trucks. Some suggest that colors like lime yellow or even fluorescent green could be more effective. These colors are more visible in low light conditions and can stand out better against the urban landscape. This has led some to propose alternative colors for fire trucks. The debate continues as experts weigh the pros and cons of changing a long-standing tradition. While tradition holds strong, the need for safety and visibility in emergency situations may eventually lead to a change in the iconic color of fire trucks. Whether red remains the dominant color or new hues take over, the ultimate goal is to ensure that fire trucks are easily seen and can respond quickly to emergencies. As cities grow and traffic becomes more congested, the visibility of emergency vehicles becomes even more crucial. The discussion around the color of fire trucks is not just about tradition, but about adapting to the needs of modern urban environments. In the end, whether red, lime yellow, or fluorescent green, the priority is clear: ensuring the safety and efficiency of our emergency responders. Section 8. Beyond the red horizon. Some fire departments around the world are experimenting with colors other than red. Lime green, in particular, has gained traction as a viable alternative. Studies have shown that lime green is more visible than red in both daylight and low light conditions. Lime green's shorter wavelength means it scatters more than red, making it appear brighter and more noticeable. It also stands out more against the typical urban and rural landscapes, further enhancing its visibility. Section 9. Seeing green. Proponents of lime green fire trucks argue that the increased visibility translates into improved safety. They believe that switching to lime green could reduce accidents and save lives. Some studies have shown a correlation between lime green emergency vehicles and a decrease in collisions. However, it's important to note that these studies are not conclusive. More research is needed to determine the true impact of lime green on fire truck safety. Additionally, there are other factors to consider, such as cost, aesthetics, and public perception. Section 10. A colorful future? The debate over fire truck colors ultimately boils down to a fundamental question: tradition versus progress. Red is deeply ingrained in our collective consciousness as the color of fire trucks. Changing it would be a significant shift, potentially met with resistance from both firefighters and the public. On the other hand, if lime green or other alternative colors can demonstrably improve safety, the potential benefits may outweigh the attachment to tradition. Ultimately, the decision of whether to stick with red or embrace a new color will likely vary depending on local regulations, research findings, and community preferences. Section 11. Tradition versus visibility. The next time you see a fire truck, take a moment to appreciate the history and science behind its color. The iconic red hue of fire trucks has been a staple for decades, symbolizing urgency and alertness. But have you ever wondered why this particular color was chosen? Whether it's the classic red or a more modern lime green, the choice of color is not merely aesthetic. Red was initially chosen because it stood out against the backdrop of the cityscape, making it easier for people to notice and give way. However, as our understanding of visibility and safety evolved, so did the colors of these life-saving vehicles. It's a decision rooted in psychology, physics, and a constant pursuit of safety. Studies have shown that lime green and yellow are more visible in low light and at night, reducing the risk of accidents. This shift in color is a testament to the ongoing efforts to enhance the safety of both firefighters and the public. As technology and our understanding of human perception evolve, the color of fire trucks may continue to be a topic of debate and innovation. The debate isn't just about tradition versus modernity. It's about finding the most effective way to ensure these vehicles are seen and can respond quickly in emergencies. But one thing remains certain. These vehicles, regardless of their color, will always be symbols of courage, service, and the enduring human spirit in the face of danger. They represent the bravery of those who risk their lives to save others and the relentless pursuit of safety and efficiency in emergency response. So the next time you see a fire truck, remember the rich history and the thoughtful science that goes into every detail, ensuring that these heroes can perform their duties effectively.